So some people have asked me, like, hey, CG, how come you haven't talked to any about Spider-Man 2 or anything like this? Well, quite simple. I did a video not too long ago. My PlayStation 5 is broken. I played it for just to kind of give a quick update on where I was at with this whole thing. My PlayStation 5 was, in fact, you know, I played it. I beat God of War Ragnarok last year. I didn't use it this year. It was, still hooked up and, set to get updates and things like that, as one would. As a gift, I received PlayStation VR 2. Cool. I'm excited about that. I went to go install a disc, and then it broke, and it wouldn't work. It would beep, but it wouldn't turn on. So there were numerous things, right? Like, first of all, it's out of warranty, so GameStop wouldn't help. Clearly not their fault. It's it is what it is. I did buy the extended warranty, but apparently it was ran out. And Sony, they wouldn't help because, again, it's out of warranty. So there are obviously local shops and things, and you guys probably have local shops where you're at too. I took it to one, and they suggested, they didn't really look at it or anything, but they suggested power supply. So look it up online and see that the power supply switch out is relatively easy thing to do. So you can pick one up for about $75 on like Amazon or whatever, switch it out, boom, still the same beeping, but no power or anything like that. Took it back apart, sent back the power supply, get my money back, take it to this other shop and actually let them take it apart, running errands and things like that. So they confirmed that the console leaked liquid metal cooling onto the motherboard, which caused it to crack and break the motherboard. So that is pretty much where I'm at. They won't fix that. Nobody will, because they said it's actually would be cheaper to just buy a new platform or buy a new Xbox or a PlayStation at that point, which kind of is what it is. But it's like, for me, right? Imagine and you look into this, right? And people tried to downplay this. Like, I have no reason, people are going to go, oh man, you're lying, you're doing this shit. I have no reason to lie about it. I have a PlayStation VR 2. That's a thing that I was looking forward to trying out. I did eventually I got my game out from the Blu-ray disc or whatever. But so for me personally, I'm kind of looking at this and I'm going, it's a sucky thing, because from multiple different outlets that I talk to and repair places, this is a known flaw that happens to quite a few people's PlayStation 5s, and this could play into maybe the slight redesign that we see with the Xbox, or excuse me, with the PlayStation 5 Slim. I don't know for sure, but that could be the case. Now, what's going to happen in the future? Like, for me, it's like people go, okay, well, what are you going to do? Like, I don't really particularly know. You know what I'm saying? It's just one of those things that kind of happens, I guess. Like, I've been a console gamer for a very long time, right? And I've not had my platforms break that much. It's like when it was this seems like it's kind of a big issue, and yet there's not really an official thing from Sony or anything like that. Now, you might go, oh, well, what about the Xbox 360 Red Ring of Death? They offered 3-year warranties on that stuff. So I think that was, kind of a stark contrast to what's going on with this, where it looks like this is actually stuff that's happening, but a lot of the media is trying to downplay it and things like that. And that's sort of unfortunate, and so I just kind of wanted to give an update with that. I think the plan of action, because listen, I'm not stupid. It's like I have all the consoles. I always have all the consoles. It sucks not having a PlayStation. I wanted to play Spider-Man 2 and check it out. So that does suck. And so what are my options, basically? Well, my options are, buy a new PlayStation, I can sell off my old one for parts. I can, you know what I'm saying? There's options out there, but it's just kind of unfortunate that this stuff happens the way that it happens because, I hardly even played the damn thing. So when you look at that and you go, okay, well, why did this happen or how did this happen? It's like, I have no idea. Supposedly, if you stand them upright, it's a bit of an issue and it can happen or whatever. I'm here to say 100% that it is something that can happen to anybody's platform. So that's a little bit of warning for you. I guess some people say, hey, well, you know what, don't leave your platform, don't leave your console up in that way. Don't leave it up. Don't leave it to where it, gets automatic updates. Just turn it off or whatever. But to me, like, what's the point if, you can't update your games, right? Like, that doesn't make a whole heck of a lot of sense to me. So, again, I don't know what to make of that. It's kind of unfortunate. But maybe you guys will understand. Listen, if you don't believe me or don't care or think I'm whatever, then it is what it is. But I'm just giving the honest truth about what happened to my PlayStation 5 and why I haven't played it. I would have loved to play Spider-Man 2. You know what I'm saying? Like, I put... when I tweeted out the other day or, X'd out the other day, hey, here's the top games I've played this year. And it was like, I've played, and Starfield being number one, Hi-Fi Rush is up there, Hogwarts Legacy is up there. So there's these great games, and people are like, well, and let me be clear, I don't care about Baldur's Gate 3. I'm not into the isometric RPG. Sorry, I know that's gonna maybe trigger some people, but so I'm not into that. So. I'm just like, I listen to them, and they're like, well, what about Spider-Man 2, or what about this? Listen, I would have loved to play Spider-Man 2. Sony made a crappy a crappy console, apparently. So we'll see what happens. At the end of the day, I think it comes down to what they're going to do, how they're going to fix it. I would have loved for them to address this a little bit. Sony has some of the worst customer support I've ever dealt with, and we're absolutely no help. I mean, this is a flaw within the platform itself. So, we'll see what happens. I don't know. So, with that being said, I would appreciate anybody that could reach out. Maybe you have a story to tell that's similar. I don't know. But let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. That's just a warning. I'm just giving you guys a warning. Heed it. Thank you very much. I hope you guys all have a great day. If you liked the video, please leave a like and possibly consider subscribing. Rack 'em up, fact 'em up, crap gamer 'em up, crap gamer